Welcome to episode 3 of the goal setting series, coming at a perfect time where everyone sets their goals. But I know that setting goals and attaching systems to them to actually achieve them is hard. So I have created, in conjunction with my business partner, Louis Galt, a Trello board that allows you to track your goals. And we're very big on breaking our goals down into quarter goals or the 12-week year. If you've read that book, I would highly suggest that. But we're going to dive into exactly using this tool to set your goals and crush them, just like my sign says. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? Coach Kane, Realtor Playbook. So excited to present this to you. And the best news is that this will be available in a free download. Just click the link below. You'll have to follow a couple steps. You'll get it. And we will tell you exactly how to get this into your system for free and start using it today. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Super excited to dive in. So let's go. So if you have a yearly goal, which we've talked about in previous episodes in the series, just divide that by 4. So let's say that we want to have those 10 closings that we talked about back in the first episode per quarter. Let's say we're going to shoot for 3 closings per quarter. So we're going to put that in here. And we're going to close that out. We're going to set goal number 2. Let's just say goal number 2. If you've seen what I've uploaded already that I have from my 12-week accelerators, Instagram and open houses. So I'm going to say become relevant on Instagram and hit 500 followers. Boom. And this isn't paid followers. We're gonna get real followers that are actually gonna provide service and business. Goal number 3 is I'm gonna put complete 75 hard. If you don't know what 75 hard is, it's mental toughness fitness challenge. Not really a challenge, just kind of a lifestyle. But that'll make sense in a second. And goal number 4 is to spend 3 hours of quality time with family per day. Always good to have some balance. So hopefully I balance that out okay. The next step here is we're going to come down here and we're going to say add that family goal, 3 hours of family time. Sorry, I'm not looking at my keyboard here. Boom, 3 hours of family time, and personal goal is 75 hard. So 75 hard, for those of you who don't know, is, and just for purposes of this, I'll show you how the board works. 75 hard is actually a challenge. There's 5 things you have to do every single day. So the first one is drink a gallon of water. Boom. Next one is take a progress picture. Boom. You have to do 2 workouts. One has to be outdoors. Boom. The next thing you have to do on 75 hard is read 10 pages of a book. Boom. And then we'll go from there. So I think that's it there. So basically what I've done is taken this goal, and you can make a pretty picture like I did for here. But for sake of this, we'll just do that. I just wanted to show you how we're going to add that in. The family goal, I would add, tasks to, and we can basically drag these around. So it'll be kind of cool. So then we're going to go into, Andrew Frisella, who created 75 Hard, also created the power list. I call it the Power 5. And basically he says you can only do 5 needle moving tasks per day consistently. And if you do those things, your life will change. He's a billionaire, so I'd probably listen to that. So we're going to kind of set that up here, as you can see. So we're going to focus on Instagram and open houses. And these were pre-built. I actually have 12-week accelerators for every single type of building your business, whether it's traditional or social media. If you're interested in learning more about that and partnering with me, let me know, and I can provide those for you as well. But Let's say that Instagrams are focus and open houses. To get to this 3 closings, obviously these things need to happen. So first things first, create a ideal client avatar. That is in both the open house and the Instagram. So I'm going to slide that in to on my Monday tasks. And then let's say we'll go down here and, unfortunately all of these have to come in here. But 75 hard is technically one task in my mind, but for sake of tracking, I'm going to drag them in here so I don't forget, because one of the components of 75 hard is that you do not fail. And we can, change this label to, whatever we want to make it. If we want to say, okay, it's personal development, we can just change this to personal development. And you can do all this on the template I give you, and you can make it your own, but just for sake of this, we'll save that. We'll make sure that we create all of these in here so that we have a little color differentiation. And obviously these are more task oriented, and if you do all of them, you're moving the needle on your production and development. So just make sure we do this here, personal development, so they're all the same color, and we go from there. So with this said, okay, we got this stuff, we got 5, I'm counting this as 1 because it's 75 hard one day. So you could do, if you wanted to, just do complete 75 hard tasks and use that as 1. Since it's this checklist oriented, I'm going to keep it like this, and I'll show you why in a second. And then the next thing I would have, fill in some family things. Obviously, maybe, phone off from 5 to 8 or whatever. Get that quality time with your family, unplug from your business and do that. But we're going to leave that goal out for this perspective, but there shouldn't be more than 5. So you have 1, 2, and then you have 75 hard, and then you have the family goal there. So once we do that, then we're going to say, okay, on Tuesday, and I usually do this on a Sunday night, I have all this kind of uploaded, and I'm like, okay, let's do that. And then we'll kind of drag these here just for sake of getting through this here. We'll pull these over here. These are all the things we're going to do. And obviously, you can also add tasks in, because hopefully you have current deals going on. So, for instance, say, Tuesday is going to be your, focus on current deals day. This is definitely a needle moving task. You can come in here, you can drag it up here, assign a color to it just so it stays organized. Production, that makes sense. Boom, that's there. And so, say maybe on this day you're gonna, and I would suggest if you're a newer agent to have, production or sphere development or whatever every single day. We have open houses, Instagram. So we're just gonna kind of go with that here. But as you can see, as we do these things, then what we're gonna do is kind of drag them. Okay, we completed the client ideal avatar. That's for both, so it needs to be the same person probably, because you don't want to have a bunch of different avatars on a bunch of different programs, unless you're focusing on a specific niche, whatever that might be. As you come here, you complete these as we go, 75 hard. If you fail one, you have to start all over, just so you know. So I've basically completed everything I need to complete here. Now, however you want to work this and create this is fine. But what I would do here is maybe just create a card that says 75 hard, day 1 complete. And so that's going to go in the completed, because now I can take all of these recurring tasks and drag them from completed to the next day. So this is an active, breathing, working environment. And as you can see, okay, here we go. Second outdoors, boom. This is what I'm going to do this day. We still have 75 hard completed. So we show that. That's important for later on. Social Agent Academy, that's something we provide for free in our organization. And it's absolute best social media training. So this is what I'm going to do. Just says go to Social Media Academy, do that. Perfect. So I'm going to do that. Open house training. What's that mean? Okay, well, I need to spend 30 minutes on YouTube and 15 minutes on IG to find out what people are doing for open houses, modern, tasks and ideas, because you always want to stay ahead. So we dive into that. And we put that there. Boom, we complete these as we go. Say we completed all of them, whatever. I'm just going to leave it there for sake of this. And then we kind of come over here. The next day is Wednesday, so we open this up in the morning and we continue to track this. Now, as we go here, follow all people like and trust, just general basic stuff in these 12-week accelerators. But as you can see here, you can add checklists. So if you have some checklist items, or you could use this for 75 hard for sure, day one, put all the checklist items in here, or whatever workout or diet you're doing, you can use these and you can add all kinds of stuff in here with notes and everything. So, for open houses, create and order open house materials, print marketing, giveaways, sign flags, plan sign placement, all that stuff, what you're going to do, to order these and what you need to do to create them. So as you can see, those accelerators are completely built out step by step. This is what you do. Now, let's say at the end of the week, everything's under completed, and just for ease, I'm just going to pop these up here. So it looks like everything's been completed. Oops, I put that one above. Drop that down, completed, and say, for instance, I completed all my tasks. There's nothing over here in the weekly tasks anymore because I've taken, the 75 hard, the personal goal, all the open house stuff out of it. I come over here, and did you win the week or did you lose the week? And if you won it, boom, here we go, current week. We're off to the races. Make this the current week so it shows blue. As you can see, the color codes, we got one green. That makes you feel good inside, and we're ready to roll. If you're in my group, I upload your weekly tasks on those 12-week accelerators for these 2 pillars you're building, and then my agents end up, filling in the other tasks for their other goals. As I'm not a life coach. Well, kind of I am, but I don't have those. But as you can see, this is a pretty great tool for tracking and staying on top of your goals. And, as, say things, go crazy or whatever, you can change them. I have my agents keep track of their calls. We have a lot of mastermind calls and things that they are privy to. So I have them on here as well. Once those calls are done, you can move them up here if you want. But yeah, that's kind of the secret sauce there. So if you are interested again in that tracker or our 12-week setup where you can really label in your goals and make sure you're doing it and meeting them on a weekly basis, please click the link below. We'd be happy to provide that to you. But so important to reverse engineer your goals. I know that I had big goals before I did this, and now reverse engineering them, I know exactly what I have to do to dive into my production business and absolutely crush my goals. As always, if you need anything, please reach out. Go get a win today. We'll talk to you soon.